I am very proud to be the third Jewish woman in the United States Senate. And I think that it's very important because my Jewish values inform what I do every day. I talk about tikkun olam, leaving the world a better place than how we found it. It informs me, it informs how I think about what I do. I realize that legislation that I can put in, if I can do something no matter how small it is, if it changes the life for one person, that legislation, a veteran, senior citizen, a soldier, then I've changed the world, that whole world for that family.
Would you say that you are being guided by Jewish values?
Yes, I think very much. I can tell you that as a granddaughter of immigrants, my grandfather came from Russia. My grandmother came from Austria. They came after World War I. If they weren't allowed in, I'm a second-generation American. I wouldn't be here. And so America is that melting pot. It's important that we allow asylum, that immigration makes us better, it makes us stronger. Our diversity is our strength.
You mentioned your Jewish values.
Yes.
Why there is a rise in anti-Semitism sentiments in the United States?
We're trying to promote education and awareness and try to enforce I would say penalties, but enforce laws about treating people and talking with hate speech. Hate speech should not be tolerated. And you cannot have these forces who are continually promoting that, inciting hate, inciting violence, bullying people. It's just not who I think anybody wants to be. It's not good for our country. It's not good. It's good for us to talk about policy. It's good for us to talk about differences that we have, and we can do that without attacking a person. And so I think we have to get back to a place where we think about ideas and how we work on those.
There is an opinion that the hate speech in America is inspired by President Trump. What do you think about this?
Well, I just think that you can't look at one factor. Like I said, I think the social media and the way that it works, people try to get a lot of followers on Twitter or the number of likes on a Facebook post. And so if you say, oh, I just had a regular dinner, maybe nobody likes it. But if you say, I have the, most expensive, fabulous dinner. So whatever people do to make themselves seem more outrageous, they want that attention.
But you don't single out the president.
I don't single out one person. What my hope is that those of us, a real leader, I think, tries to bring people together and inspire us and bring us to be our best selves. So what I hope, not just from a president, but from those of us in Congress, our teachers, our community leaders, I want our kids to have those role models to look up to and say, I want to be like that.
I believe, Senator Rosen, that some time ago you were president of the most important synagogue in Las Vegas.
All synagogues are important. All synagogues are important, but the largest synagogue in Las Vegas, a synagogue in Nevada, actually, the largest synagogue in Las Vegas.
What is your opinion about the attitude of the current Israeli government to the reform movement in Israel?
Oh, well, that's for bigger minds than mine. I think that's for the rabbis to talk that out. But what I can tell you that in America, the reform movement is vibrant and it is strong. And our kids, what I can tell you is this, the arc of American Jewish life in many ways over the last 70 years, people came after the Holocaust. They were afraid.
Sorry, I was asking about the attitude of the current Israeli government.
No. But what I'm saying is that for us, Israel lives. And so I hope, and it lives vibrantly in the reform movement. And so I hope that the Israeli government can see how passionately we feel about our Judaism and open themselves up to acknowledging who we are and how we feel and how much joy it brings us. I'd like to see more pluralism here. I think we have it in America. We're used to it. I didn't grow up here. It's different, but I would hope that they would open their minds and their hearts to seeing how Judaism lives in other places and what it means to us.
Okay, thank you very much, Senator.
Thank you. Toda.